Eti for Abraham Okase, Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa. He's trending on social media. Now, most of you will not know the reason why Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa is trending. Now, one of the things we want you also to know is that he is not just trending in Ghana here. He is also trending in the United States of America. So the big question is, what is really happening at the end of course? It all started when Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa or visited and also called the United States of America, or more capital you find the Washington DC. Now okushia Donald Trump the officials and I say one more new juma the secretaries the senators Libya US senators no. Now there's a particular branch where say Africa relations with US. It's any dedicated ama senate, more like parliament. Now that particular session they deal with African leaders and also African relations. Now a Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa okoye and Okoshia Sankrofon, or we no be posti social media say on it Trump officials na the akasa. Now a person catch a Ghana phone and say a brown Trump officials ekasa ya just say or more a threat to Adrenia diadeno, the omokatanasi omokayan a swab for so basically no in English terms no Yebeka say the meeting that they had was productive and one on but then there was one person and also view say Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa sanyama na ye enkane no Joe Biden time etwem ade nta na okasa o party say si anu ba be ne nama bruchi na etwa pictures na mone ye jinjina ho na mu wi aya mamuska pudo na mu de akwa ya mu man ni ye jai sanyama no into US senator ni obetro say sanyama ni ye jai no Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa on focus on the country o yesu a o make sure say a car anasika US from the Ghana besian yentua ni jai se de bi nam DC aye pentia ni eji amanfo nim no. Now let's put this on the screen. So you realize number one here trending the whole of Ghana Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa for Thomas Partey case in Yedikan a candidate. So the question is, what really raised all of this? Now let's take you to this particular one. Osha the babe two screens US senator just a nibufu yo or no di can throw first shots on uni into shots Ghana's foreign minister Okudzeto Ablakwa tackles US senator who threw a jab at Ghana. So this was the senator or no someone got try no and the train sanima we nyina e bae. Now mind you say on social media man focus say you can say a foreign minister the no your actions and your inactions no it goes a long way to define the country and also make the country, because right now Makwa is the mouthpiece of the whole country. So you can't use your own personal sentiments and I say based on your own feelings and emotions to speak, because one channel can have innocent Ghanaians. So what did this particular man really say? Now say he can to Jano or share a now. The Okudzeto Ablakwa Eddie can post ya all of these things Yebeka said what generated all of this mayhem no and no was here. Now for clarity no you should make it that a bit clear and I say you making more for you to see. To show Okudzeto Ablakwa post a picture together with or no any official and not sure say I had a productive discussion with Ghana's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa. We are focused on strengthening the US-Ghana partnership and commercial and immigration issues important to both our countries. So, Nipa Okudzeto Ablakwa kushane lesson hooker. Now, owie na oposi say ena Okudzeto Ablakwa put the post, Okudzeto Ablakwa so posti and pass yes. The meeting was basically successful. But Brunina or Senate no or senator no Oshia Okudzeto Ablakwa we post this picture we no ena official ba ko beka say you see enye de ehie ni because they be on the name ha ne ama muska which is Ghana omu wie so abisia ne de ama omu no omu koko diska no omu fa nyehwe. They use it to enrich themselves. The people suffer, and at the end of the day too what we also see is that they keep coming back for more. They are not even paying their loans, their dues, and also with interest. A whole enobe posti we to say or say SBO Fitra was glad to join for great meeting today with Ghana Foreign Minister Okudzeto Ablakwa when we discuss economic, commercial, and immigration issues important to both countries. So the Bureau of African Affairs now let's go to what this particular senator no Otroye Shema Mewaha or see instead of a trip to DC, that is the friend is Washington DC, Ghana's foreign minister should focus on honoring his government's commitments to repay US companies, and American taxpayers. We cannot keep subsidizing Ghana while it continues paying far larger debts to China. It basically, Brunini Pacha say, Debia, ye traders, so Ghana, African countries, Ghana, you poor, he pick near the day. Oh, near subsidize Ghana, subsidizing say, ebia taxes near the DB near ye few because you country near poor. Now, so Sanko for ye catch almost say, you who momobu, omukwaji loan wa China wa omutia. And I bet you say, ye say, who some could to black, I'll be back a year Washington DC. Now, a year, your senators, and a year African Affairs section, pictures, pay your dues, Mubeji loans and Muntia. Unkofo mu film kromo ba ebeka kroma say come and pick them away. Mona mo cause immigration mess with the United States of America. Ocho same way no na he retweeted what the Bureau of African Affairs a Senate a branch in the Senate and at the Capitol Hill, which is more like a Parliament House, a branch there and the Bureau of African Affairs, Mr. Okudzeto Black or retweet sanya man no mu posti no and or the ma Okudzeto Black woto na eho and Okudzeto Black say who born dog unim say no Kwame Nkrumah for and Okudzeto Black say somuji. Remember say na midi kan no Okudzeto Black in all of this no some people are praising him, others also saying say it's a foolish thing because as a foreign minister no your actions and your inactions can go a long way to hurt the country or perhaps make the country. Shahasi, Okudzeto Black a post here, which I believe now is deleted. Also, this is very rich, okay? Coming from someone who refuses to engage in same advocacy for the payment of reparations by the US for its despicable and condemnable role in slavery. So basically, some Okudzeto Black can say, hey, hold on here. If we are talking about a person who needs to pay his dues, we need to start from America. You guys came to the country, took slaves to America, built the country. If you are talking about payments, America can also try because of a role in slavery. And see why. Ye if you wa asem Okudzeto Black kwa esanso ekatwa asamafo ka say hey papi ya hwe ni ya na 2020 eye worker pie kwa koboyi no wan hwa no abekan hwe ha say or say you will not be allowed, okay, you will not be allowed to dictate to a sovereign country on how we conduct our foreign policy. If you need to be reminded, this is Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana, the first African nation to defeat colonialism and imperialism. So basically, what Pacha say, between on your tablets, on your iPhone, and be typing, making your fingers fast. Ghana, your passes our levels. We want a cordial relationship with the United States of America, but then we need to also do this with respect, with decorum, and making sure that both sides respect itself. Because two countries, they are sovereign nations. And also say, kasa, we Kwame Nkrumah Ghana, the first African country to defeat colonialism, basically gaining our independence as a beacon, showing African countries say this is the way. We and also said, let me be clear, those measly debts compared to what you owe us in reparations will be paid when we deem appropriate based on our prudent economic recovery program. Even though the debt was not created by the new Mahama administration, unlike you, we take responsibility and honor our national obligations. And all kinds of see, we are not saying we are not going to pay, but then we are in the process of restructuring the economy. And once our economy is intact, we will begin paying. Because remember, sir, new government here, they are not the cause of all of this economic mess. It is the Akufo-Addo administration, and even far from that too, or say the new Mahama administration, they are bringing some new strategies, economic recovery programs, and they believe say immediately this economic recovery program starts yielding results, they'll start paying their dividends because they definitely want aid, but they also want aid and loans. At the end of the day, they can keep coming back for more. Yes, they be that way you can go back to the other person, the person who gave you the loan to take money. So basically, based on this response, it was a very big response. Among focus said, hey, Okudzeto, Now, your minister in this 6 months, so triblo, nyabotre, at I say. Now, somebody posted this. So if you Uncle Parkway, or say, thank you, Okudzeto Ablakwa. We Ghanaians are not cowards to colonialism or imperialism. Nkrumah faced it, fought it, okay, and rose above it. Our history, and John Mahama's administration is not on submission. It's not of submission, say best submit, but of resistance, resilience, and rising proud. Actually, into a say yes, you see, I know you cast the new young Kwame Nkrumah there. Because Kwame Nkrumah, he saw this, he fought it, he overcame it, and then he made history. And this new Mahama administration is bent on repeating the same thing that Kwame Nkrumah did. So yes, Okudzeto Ablakwa has really spoke well, but I don't know officials. I don't know if the officials of the John Dramani Mahama administration, they felt like, okay, this is too much, because at the end of the day, one trying to Trump na after the Sanchez near the idea about. So before this particular update, the on his social media handle, that is the Twitter page, we did not see it. We believe that he's taking it down. I don't know for many reasons, and I say, I don't know. He's taking it down. We believe that he's not taking it down because he fears, but then because he doesn't want his personal opinion to damage Ghana's a relation with the US. So that's exactly what is really going on. If we need dissemination, we will definitely be following it, and we will give you more updates as all of these various events unfold.